Hey, what's up everybody? This is Osterberg501 and today I want to go over the potential leak of Ark Pass coming to the Western version of Lost Ark. Now the official Lost Ark YouTube channel recently uploaded a video that was called PvP Proving Grounds. It was essentially just a guide video for the Proving Grounds and the ranked season, but at one part in the video you can see the icon for the Ark Pass, which is Lost Ark's Battle Pass, in that build of the game. And also not too long ago, the community manager Rocks also kind of teased us with a surprise coming with the upcoming update that will have the Glavier and South Vern in it. Pretty much teasing that there's going to be something additional on top of that already announced content. And adding the Lost Ark Battle Pass could definitely be a surprise to add additional resources into the game. Now the Ark Pass, which is the Lost Ark Battle Pass, was released last summer, and it's pretty similar to other Battle Pass systems you've seen in a lot of other games. You do different objectives that give you experience that go into the Battle Pass, and the more experience you get, the more levels you unlock that gives you more rewards. And just like Battle Passes from other games, there is a free pass that just gives you free rewards that you would unlock over time. Then there is a premium pass that will give you more rewards, but with the Lost Ark Battle Pass, there's also a super premium track that gives you even more rewards on top of the premium track. And this is definitely something I've seen a bunch of other Eastern games do. There's multiple tiers of purchasing for something like this. And in this system in the other regions, the highest tier pass, so the super premium, only adds cosmetic rewards on top of the first paid track, which is premium, but premium does give you a bunch of in-game honing materials. And I'll actually have a link where you can go check out all the official information for the Ark Pass for the Korean version of the game. And essentially how this works is there's the free pass that gives you different things like pyro coins, rapport items, pets, and a pretty cool mount. Then when you get to the first paid version, which is the premium, and that is 19,000 royal crystals, that adds in the premium rewards, which adds in gem boxes, more pets, and a bunch of honing materials for tier 3, while also getting the rewards from the free version. And then the super premium version, which is 49,000 royal crystals, gets all the additional stuff we just went over, and then also adds in some cosmetic rewards, so skins that can be used on any class. It gives wallpapers for your character selection main menu, and then gives you some blue crystals. Now if we get the Ark Pass in our version of the game, I don't think a copy and paste of this system is going to be very well received, because in pretty much all other Western games that have battle passes, it's a free version of the battle pass that gives you some rewards, then one paid version that gives you all of the other rewards, and that's usually what's been generally accepted. And they're usually not super expensive of battle passes. Battle passes are usually like $10 to $15. This one is a bit more expensive and gets really expensive if you want to get the cosmetics from the super premium version. So I don't think this exact version would do very well in the Western version, but I do think there's some things they could do that can make it generally pretty accepted. So first off, they could just allow you to buy the premium versions of the battle pass with crystals, which would allow free-to-play players to just farm up gold, buy crystals with that gold, and then they'd be able to buy the more premium versions. I think that would be much more of an accepted way to do this, and probably the most free-to-play friendly way to do it. A second way they could do it is just remove the super premium pass, put the cosmetic rewards into the premium version, have the lower price, and then it would just be like most other Western battle passes where it's just the free track, then the premium track, and that's it. And then I guess the third way they could do it is to have the free pass, then have the first premium track that gives the honing rewards and allow that to be bought with crystals so free-to-play players can get it, and then have the super premium track that is only able to be bought with royal crystals, because the only thing additional you get with that one is cosmetics, which would line up with the shop we have right now where a lot of the cosmetics can only be bought with royal crystals. And in my opinion, I think it won't be releasing as just a copy and paste of the Korean version, because like I mentioned, I don't think that would be received very well, and I think they probably know that. And I think there's even precedence in the Western version of the game that shows that they're very much willing to make stuff more free-to-play friendly and much less pay to win in our version. And there's a few things that point to this. First off, the pet stat swapping in our version of the game is pretty much free for us to do. We just go to the pet manager, we choose the stat we want switched to, and then you just change to that stat. It doesn't really cost anything, and you just get to choose the stat you switch to. But if you compare that to the other versions of the game, if you want want to go switch your stats on your pet, you have to go pay crystals to do that, and you don't just choose what stat you want to switch to. It randomly rolls between all the stats, so you're essentially just throwing crystals into a RNG roll to try to get the stats you want on your pet. So that's one major way that they made it much more free-to-play friendly in our version of the game. Second, we can buy the crystalline aura or the optional sub for the game just with crystals, so free-to-play players can go farm up gold, trade it in for 420 crystals, and you get a month of the crystalline aura. In other versions of the game, you cannot get the crystalline aura without just paying money. And then our version of the shop is also pretty heavily toned down compared to the other versions. Like if you go to the Korean version, you can literally just buy big resource packs for $50 or $60 that give you massive amounts of honing materials. We don't have that in our store. And I think all of these things I mentioned were specifically done to make the Western version of the game more palatable to Western audiences. And I have a pretty big feeling that they are going to do a similar thing to the Ark Pass when it's brought to us in the West. So that's pretty much all I want to go over with this information. I think having a battle pass type system in Lost Ark can be a nice additional way to earn some additional honing materials and other rewards if it's not monetized too aggressively. Like I mentioned, if they change it to be much more free to play friendly for our version of the game, I think it will be received pretty positively. But that's pretty much all I want to go over. So subscribe if you want to see more Lost Ark or other MMO videos. Leave a like if you liked the video. Leave a comment down below what you guys think about the Ark Pass, and thanks for watching.